Hi everyone, it's Lisa Hart, Independent Director with Scentsy. Today I wanted to talk to you guys about the importance of using your calendar when you're booking parties. So I tell people when you're booking parties, you should really be booking for 3 months. You should be booking in the current month and the next 2 months. And the reason why is I find that if you book out more than these 3 months that I'm telling you to work in, the chances that the party won't happen increase. So work in the current month, in the next 2 months, maybe 3 months, and that's it. So I tell everybody the best thing you can do when you are booking parties is to front load your calendar. And what that means is, let's say that you want to have, your goal is to have 5 home parties in a month. The best way for you to book your parties is to book your 2 the first week, 2 the second week, and 1 the following week. And there's a couple reasons why, and that's what we call front loading your calendar. Parties that happen later in the month tend to be the ones that cancel. That's just how it is. So if you front load your calendar and you book your parties at the beginning of the month, there's 2 things that can happen. Number 1 is if they cancel, it gives them the opportunity to reschedule the party later in the same month so that you get that party in on the month that you had planned on it happening. And the second thing is, if you get your parties in and closed earlier in the month, it gives you a better gauge on where you're going to stand for hitting your goals at the end of the month. So what I tell people is just you can use whatever you want for a calendar. I have a regular calendar that I use for my business to keep track of my family stuff and then my parties and stuff. But what I do when I'm out at parties or if I'm out and about, instead of carrying around my calendar, I carry around these paper calendars. And I get these, they're just free printable monthly calendars that you can get online. Free, I just go to Google and search them up and print them off. And so it's April right now, I print off April, May, and June. And what I do with these is I sit down and I look at my schedule and I figure out I'm not good at getting this straight, what days I'm available in each month to do home parties. Then I just take a highlighter, there it is, and I highlight around the dates that I have available to do home parties in those 3 months. Then when I'm booking parties, I have this with me and I know if the date is open. When I go to a home party and someone says they want to have a party with me, we book it that night. I bring this calendar. They can look at it and they can see what I have for open dates and they can choose it right then and there. If I'm working on a booking blitz, or if I'm just out and I run into somebody that wants to host a party, I have my calendar with me. You can take this any place you go. But it's professional if you have this and you have your dates highlighted so people can choose from your open dates. If for some reason, and I always do throw this out there, if for some reason I don't have a date highlighted and they want a party that day, I'll try to work with them to see if it will work then. But these are what I call my preferred dates for parties. So I have used this method for the past couple of years. This has worked really well for me. I seem to book more parties at parties when I bring a calendar like this and people can actually see the dates that are open. And if I'm on Facebook and I'm doing a booking blitz, or I'm doing just contacting people to see if they want to have parties, I have my dates highlighted. I can just like that know if I have a date open or not. So I highly encourage you to print off 3 months worth of the free downloadable printable calendars and try this method and see how it works for you. It has worked great for me. Thanks.